class, so today we're going to work on lesson 7, and today is really about reading directions carefully because you're going to be creating a lot of arrays and you're going to need to make sure that you understand what you're being asked to create. So there are 2 new vocabulary words that I want to introduce. The first one is horizontal lines. And if you kind of think about the beach, there's a horizon line and it's a line that goes across. So kind of like a row, a horizon line is also going from left to right and it's going across. The other word is called vertical lines, and those kind of go with columns because vertical lines go up and down. I always think of like a door. A door has lines that go up and down, and columns, oops, I just realized I spelled that wrong again because I keep doing that. Columns, there's an N there. Vertical lines go up and down, okay? Today you need to really pay attention to, are you creating rows or are you creating columns? So here's our first problem. It says one row of an array is shown below. So I see a row that's going across, and I can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 X's. It says complete the array with X's, so they want us to keep making X's, to make 4 rows of 5. How many rows do I have right now? I only have 1 row. How many rows do they want? So I'm going to use my little highlighter tool, and I need to make sure that I have 4 rows, and there needs to be 5 in each row, okay? The other part of the problem says draw horizontal lines to separate the rows. And we'll see, I'll show you what that means in a second. So right now I have 1 row. I need to do 3 more rows, and then I will have a total of 4 rows. And they need to all have 5 X's. So I'm going to do that now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have 1 row, 2 rows. I need another, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have 1, 2, 3 rows. I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I have 4 rows, and inside each row is 5. So I did the first part of the problem. Okay. The next part says draw horizontal lines to separate the rows. The word separate means to show that this row is different from this row. And we looked at the word horizontal lines means to go across. So I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to just draw a horizontal line. So now it's kind of like there's a wall between this row and this row. They are now separated by my horizontal line. Okay, so I need to do that with this row and this row, and you can even do it with the last one. You don't have to, but I like to do it because then I can see that I have 4 rows. But I see now the rows are all separated by the lines. So I did the first part, I completed the array, and I made sure that I had the right amount of rows and I had the right amount of X's inside of each row. And then I did the second part, which was to draw horizontal lines to separate the 2 rows. Okay? So now I could have done that on this one as well. The same thing would be for the rows. We have 5, 5, 5, and 5. So we would put that in a repeated addition equation, and it's going to look the exact same. So then we would simplify. 5 plus 5 is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 10 equals 20. So the answer also is 20. Okay, let's look at a different problem. Now this one, I don't have any arrays ready to begin with. I'm going to have to read carefully to see what do I have to do. So it says, draw an array with X's that has 4 columns of 5. So I see here, I need to have 4 columns, and in each column there needs to be 5 X's. And then I'm going to have to draw vertical lines to separate the columns. So let's go ahead and do that. So I need to remember that columns go up and down. So I'm going to make my first column, and it has to have 5 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then I need to do my second column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then my third one. 4, 5, and my last column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so do I have 4 columns? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there 5 in each column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, and I counted it out loud too to make sure that I was doing it right. So I did the first part. Now I need to do the second part. Draw vertical lines to separate the columns. So right now there's nothing separating these 2 columns. I need to draw a vertical line down the middle. And now it's like there's an imaginary wall separating this column from this column. So I need to do that for my other ones. Okay, you could leave it like that, and that is complete. Okay, so I now have my 4 columns separated, and I was able to create the 4 columns of 5. Okay, now how would I show this with repeated addition? Well, we would go through just like how we did before. We would look at how many was in this first column. There's 5 X's in this first column, plus another 5 X's, plus another 5, plus my last 5. How much does that equal in all? Well, if we simplified, remember we said 5 plus 5 is 10, 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 10 equals 20. So there's 20 X's in all. And so kind of did the same thing. Now let's get to this last problem. Now this is the one where you really have to pay attention to what the directions are asking you to do. So I see that I have question 1, question 2, and question 3. So right now I have 3 problems. So let's look at problem number 1. Draw an array with X's with 3 rows of 3. Okay, so I'm going to use my little highlighter tool, and I like to highlight what do I have to do. I need 3 rows of 3. So, and it says to do X's. It doesn't say circles, it doesn't say hearts or stars, it wants X's. So I'm going to follow that direction. So 1, 2, 3. Here's my first row. 1, 2, 3. There's my second row. 1, 2, 3. There's my third row. So I have 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. And there's 3 inside of each row. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so problem number 1, check, is done. Now let's look at problem number 2. Draw an array of X's with 1 more row of 3 than the array in problem 1. So here's problem 1. Here's what we did. They now want us to add 1 more row of 3. So does that mean that I'm just going to do this? 1, 2, 3. I'm done. No, that's not what it means. It means they want you to continue this array plus add 1 more row. So I'm going to start fresh again, and I'm going to do what I have to do to see what's this thing. So I need 1 more row of 3 than the array in problem 1. So whatever we put in that problem, we need to continue over here and then add 1 more. 1, 2, 3. So this first problem I needed 3 rows. Now they're asking me to add 1 more row. So that means I need to put 4 rows of 3 because I'm adding 1 more row. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I added one more row of 3 to the array that I created in problem 1. So I have 4 rows of 3. Okay, so problem 2 is done. This one required you to read carefully what it's asking you to do. Let's look at problem 3 because I bet you it's going to do kind of the same thing. Draw an array of x's with one less column of 4 than the array in problem 2. Okay, so they want us to look at problem 2, and they want us to draw an array that has one less column. One less means we're going to take away one of the columns of 4. So right now we have 1, 2, 3 columns. They want one less. So what we created in this problem is going to now get kind of changed over on problem 3. So I see here, if I look at this problem, I have 3 columns, and inside of each column is 4. So I have 3 columns of 4. They want me to do one less. So that's going to change how many columns I make. Instead of it being 3, I now need to do 2 columns. I keep always forgetting that N. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so bad at spelling that word all the time. Columns of 4. Okay, so here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one column. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 2 columns now. 1, 2 of 4, and that is one less column than what I have in problem 2. So you can kind of see how the arrays change. This one had 9, then this turned into 12, and then this went down to 8. So the amount of x's that we put in each one changes a little bit. So what I'm asking you to do today is really pay attention to the type of words that are being asked in each question. One less column, draw arrays, add one more row. They could say draw horizontal lines to separate the columns. Okay, so just pay attention carefully to what the words say in each problem.